When the United Nations talk about the human rights, the curious African mind must ask the question, what are they talking about? And you must ask this question unapologetically. Because when they talk about human rights, they are not talking about your right in Africa. They are talking about the right to your minerals. Somebody came into my comment section yesterday and the person said that France is the only saboteurs, that the United States of America and the British government does not get involved in this thing. Now I'm going to debunk your claim by playing a video for you. Watch this video.
I have, from the last few weeks, two images fixed in my mind. The first is the image of Emily Damari reunited with her mother, which I found extremely moving. The second was the image of thousands of Palestinians walking, literally walking through the rubble to try to find their homes and their communities in Gaza. They must be allowed home. They must be allowed to rebuild, and we should be with them in that rebuild on the way to a two-state solution.
I'm a journalist from Declassified UK. We've been trying for months to get answers about the Royal Air Force surveillance flights that you're sending over Gaza and the intelligence that you're sharing with Israel. Have you got any comment on those that you can give to us?
To a public accounts committee hearing, and I don't really have time for this conversation. Thank you.
I understand, but this is a matter of the gravest importance. Israel's Prime Minister is wanted by the International Criminal Court for war crimes. Are you going to tell the Public Accounts Committee how much these flights are costing the public, at the bare minimum? Do you have concerns about sharing intelligence with the Prime Minister of a country that's wanted by the International Criminal Court, Admiral? Is this why you joined the military, sir? Are you a disgrace to your uniform? Do you have trouble sleeping at night, seeing the images coming out from Gaza? We're here with Britain's most senior military official. He's on his way to Parliament, but he won't answer questions from the press about why the Royal Air Force has sent over 500 surveillance flights over Gaza since December 2023. He won't tell us how much those cost, even though he's going to a Public Accounts Committee to talk about the defence budget. And he won't tell us why he keeps sharing intelligence with Israel, a country that's being investigated for genocide, a country whose Prime Minister is wanted for war crimes, including the crime of starvation, by the International Criminal Court. And we are being pushed away from him by armed police who are escorting him into Parliament. Why won't you answer these basic questions about what the Royal Air Force is doing over Gaza and the intelligence it's sharing with Israel? Do you routinely share intelligence with countries whose leaders are wanted for war crimes by the International Criminal Court, Admiral? Are you a participant in Israel's genocide, Admiral? Do you have blood on your hands, Admiral? What are you trying to hide about the intelligence that you've been sharing with Israel? So that was Admiral Radican, the Chief of the Defence Staff, Britain's most senior military officer, who's just gone into Parliament behind me to answer questions from the Public Accounts Committee about the defence budget. But he won't answer questions from MPs and from the press about how much the Royal Air Force has spent on over 500 surveillance flights over Gaza. And yet when we try and put these questions to Admiral Radican, we were being blocked.
When the United Nations talk about human rights, they don't show you this video.
But you're the same person who gives a voice to the genocidal regime of Israel, and you advocate the devil.
It sounds like a guy who is trying to dictate to women how they should dress, how they should behave. Do you understand that in the West, we look at that as reprehensible behavior?
No, in the West, you objectify women, you commodify women, and you sexualize women, and you have Epsteins and many Epsteins who control.
Well, we give women the freedom to dress how they wish. Why would you decline them that freedom?
In Iran, we have women pilots, we have women scientists. My boss at the University of Tehran, the dean of my faculty is a woman. For the 21 years that I've been an academic at the University of Tehran, 17 and a half of those years, the dean of my faculty was one woman or another. Don't misrepresent Iran. It doesn't work anymore, Pierce. Your Western empire is on the decline. The whole of the global South is witnessing the crimes that are being carried out by your regimes. and your declining regimes are now despised by your own people. You're crushing people, students who are protesting genocide. You're not even crushing students who are protesting your own government for something that they're doing at home. You're crushing students for protesting genocide in another country. But you can't tolerate that. And your media is controlled by a group of rich people. They control the narrative, and you call that a democracy. Your choice is either Hillary Clinton or Biden or Trump. And then when that decision is made, the whole of Europe, Canada, the UK, Australia, and New Zealand fall in line as good soldiers. You don't have democracies, so don't pretend that you are above Iran.
Out of interest, Professor.
You owe us.
Out of interest.
You owe us. You want to keep talking because you want to run out the clock, because we know quite well, and so do you, that your regime and your governments are the ones that are destroying our part of the world. And you're speaking about a law in Iran that most people accept, and that it is part of a different culture than yours.
Yeah.
But you think that our society and all other societies have to behave like yours, and that's not necessarily the case.
And again, when they talk about human rights, they don't show you this video.
yalla nde min kalanno nde moy fu jooɗi wi min komin kala ɗum fewre wadde min tagi on nani komin kala nde ɗum komin ummi miɗe golla ɗum yalla ali ko goto moy wonno momin bosori komin gollanno ɗum tawi on tañiɗo on nani miɗen kala ɗum miɗen mbiya o gonga ɓe ngari min jofti min boske ɗum toye woni galle ko saabi hande culaji mbiya miila hono keɓi place leydi dina kaade garana bonna leydi ndi miila hono min acci an ɗum sakiraɓe alislamaku min jaɓanta on ɗum allah ko jaɓanta on ɗum ko allah jaɓata fu min jaɓata illa jam fa yonkiɗi amen ɗi kono sakiraɓe tino ɗo gatton hilgo wallahi min kaɓa e goɗɗo momin kalda fayde wotere min kaɓa e goɗɗo momin kalda sana min kalna on fa laaɓa caggal hande wallahi neɗɗo ummata ko motere ɗum tan hebbina ɗum essence gara goɗɗo e ummono wiiti wuuro ngo waɗa e fay hunde muy jewraɓe ɗum laata tuuba fuuɓe wala ko jomma e muɓɓe sakiki anka a wasu fof ko kuwa a wasu fof keɓira leɓoro a wasu fof ko golla wiye anda a golli sana woɓɓe hoɓɓe miskini en honoɓe maɗa yamata e fay wa dogguɗo garɗa molɗa guer goɗɗo fonɗa toon mbiya itton dukkuɗo e woɓɓe ɓe kaɓannoɗa doktere woɓɓe ɓe ñamnanoɗa gasi muɓɓe anka a heɓay fof ko ballitira diina allah ka no ko foti ati meɓe hande e rewɓe wundum maare ene.
So what are they talking about? But when the conglomerate of the Alliance of Sahel launched the counter-offensive on terrorists, neutralizing about 100 and several terrorists, the human rights are back on their bandwagon. What human rights are they talking about? And when the Burkinabe army arrests hundreds of terrorists, they talk about humanitarian crisis, that those terrorists are human beings, that they should be treated with some dignity, even if a terrorist yesterday is a terrorist today and will remain a terrorist forever.
Dara go didi tati nay joyi jeego mobla jeego inshallah verden hoja mataje ka alhamdulillah ibe tarore anda sa Allah ko wiyo nyifan dina Allah dum wala fuko itan dina Allah sinana ko beedi to nji sakira
I don't even know why these terrorists have been arrested in the first place. Yes, I don't know. Now, a lot of people have not been understanding something. Let me show you how they manipulate you to believe that they are the true crusaders of human rights. Watch this video.
Burkina Faso's leader, Ibrahim Traoré, was visiting Russia, where he met with Vladimir Putin and discussed counter-terrorism. The May 11 onslaught wasn't just on the military base. Simultaneous attacks reportedly targeted police posts, a market, and a hospital. Armed groups linked with the Islamic State and Al-Qaeda are active here, and military takeovers in the countries in the region, with the promise of providing security, have failed to deliver. 3 countries in the Sahel region, Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, are led by military juntas, all of whom have distanced themselves from Western allies and have developed closer ties with Russia instead. What role can regional cooperation and also international support play in stabilizing the Sahel? Have the current strategies been in addressing the growing influence of Al-Qaeda and these other extremist factions in the region?
When Donald Trump declares that, I open quote, bad things are happening in South Africa without evidence, we must not assume that the USA is misinformed. Instead, we must question the real intention behind such statement. On the 20th of September 2001, former President of United States of America, George Bush, declared what became known as the War on Terror on Iraq and Afghanistan, stating that, I quote, it will not end until every terrorist group of global reach has been found, stopped, and defeated. What followed was a massive disinformation campaign to justify the 2003 invasion of Iraq and Afghanistan under the pretext of locating and destroying weapons of mass destruction. Decades later, no such weapons were ever found. This invasion was about minerals and oil reserves, not weapons of mass destruction. Iraq and Afghanistan have never recovered.
So when they use their sabotaged mainstream media that works for their government to plot narrative that will tell you that what can the United Nations do to come through for the people?
What role can regional cooperation and also international support play in stabilizing the Sahel?
It is a lie, don't be deceived. They are only coming through for your minerals, coming through for your sovereignty. They are trying to control you. I don't know to what extent has colonialism left. These people are the true evil that we all must stand up against. And I don't know, among us, there are still saboteurs.
A country that Burkina Faso rejected their president, but their president can visit that man. I use this moment to address Nigerians. All Nigerians, it's high times that all Nigerians, let us gather together to rebuild this country and take it away from people that don't know what is called development, but they know only what they call embezzlement. That is the readers of Nigerians now. They don't know what they call to build development. What they know is embezzlement. Let the youth, the new generation, let us arise and take back our own government like Burkina Faso. The youth, stop listening to these people you call your leaders of now. They don't have any plan for you. They don't have anything to give you as a leader. They are there for their selfish interest. Boasting in a country where nothing is working. Boasting and claiming development that don't exist. Your president can visit France, where Burkina Faso rejected France.
But at the end of the day, they want to tell you that democracy is better than anything. I've been reading the comment section. I choose not to answer some people. Let me show you what democracy means in some places.
Allegedly holding children as young as 5 in hot, cramped conditions, not to mention allegations of beating, the sexual abuse of women and girls, where innocent civilians were meant to be in your care treated this way. I mean, that's the big question Amnesty International raises. And they're prepared, sorry to interrupt, they're prepared to take you to the International Court of Justice to defend their views. Would you testify there?
We're ready to go. We're not scared of anybody. And I can tell you, they have their own intent on why they are doing that. I think they just want to demoralize my troops. They want us to look bad, because I just can't understand why anybody will wake up and say that we're killing people when we're actually not doing the same. And guess what? Where the Giwa barracks we were talking about, we have all the humanitarian agencies working there. You have the UN working, local and international organizations are working. Are we saying they are complicit? There is nothing we're doing in the back. So if they don't say it, which means Amnesty International is equal, and Amnesty is equally there, so which means they're equally accusing all these other organizations of being complicit.
So just to be clear, you would be prepared to go to the ICJ in The Hague and answer these accusations?
We're not scared of anything, because we don't have anything of such.
I want to address allegations also of corruption in the defence sector, because Transparency International says corruption has resulted in the wasting of billions of dollars worth of public funds through corrupt defence procurement. You said yourself, procurement's an issue for the Nigerian military. Is the Nigerian armed forces corrupt?
We are not.
So, Chief of Defence Staff, I come ask you this question. Me, personally, I come ask you this question. Like CDS. Okay, CDS, you go say you don't know, say, now people, they sponsor those people. If not because they deny you this visa now, nobody go know as all those Western countries now, they sponsor Boko Haram. Nobody go know. If to say they grant you that visa, as you go that Canada now, you go lock up, you no go talk anything, nobody go know how they take the sponsor this thing. It has come to the end. Now our prayer they work, and our God let them why they deny you that visa as their secret exposed. And we go continue to pray now, so they go start to deny on a visa one by one, so that all the secret of this country of people that they are supporting, all those bad people go exposed.
Many men don't follow. Allah. It's not easy. I swear. Many men don't fall, so we just got to go out. If army is ready, if Nigeria is ready to fight them, they should call us back. We'll fight those idiots. But we don't have enough weapon, enough adequate weapon to fight them. So we can't just be wasting our life. We have families. Your talk is true. But without weapon, we are not a soldier. Weapon makes us to be a soldier. Let them provide the weapon and we fight the idiot out. But it's not that they will give me this and then they will come with something more than this times 3. Oh boy, I know. I have blood in myself, so blood runs through me. So we just have to go.
And I'll prove it to you, not based on newspaper headings, based on reality, that some of these corrupt military officers and some of these corrupt politicians are sending a bunch of demoralized soldiers and ill-equipped soldiers to go and face their death warrant in the name of trying to protect the country, and at the end of the day, they end up becoming casualty victims, and even the people they are protecting to.
Enough is enough. We are here. Enough is enough. Thank you. They are playing politics with people's lives. They come us into this ground with that armor, with that ammunition. We are to cop this very particular area within a tinkle of a second. I know what kind of us can do. Good and fine. I know what kind of us can do. Good to go. How many parties are inside this bush? Good to go. Playing politics. They are playing politics with people.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
It's another very important meeting with Mr. President.
Very well.
What may we know about this meeting?
It's one of assurance. I think our meeting today is for us to review the entire security situation in the country. The president is concerned about what's going on, and we have reassured him that we're on top of our game. We're working extremely very hard. What has happened of recent is that there's a global push by terrorists and jihadis all over the Sahel area, and that pressure is what actually came into Nigeria because of the nature of our borders. And so we have, Mr. President has given directives as to what to do next for us to intensify all efforts, collaborate with all our sister countries around, because it is the porous nature that is coming there that is actually aggravating our own issues on ground. And so all our theaters have been enhanced, equipments have been bought. Mr. President has also given us much approvals for air assets and other aspects of security. And like we said, it's not only the kinetic effort, the non-kinetic aspects that is most important. The President is also looking at the aspects of also discussing with governors for their own support, buy-in in ensuring that dividends of democracy also extends to the communities to be able to stamp down the issue of insecurity. And we're working together. You can see we're together with the National Security Advisor, the NSA, the DGDSS, and all other ones. So we are working together as a team. And you can see us here, members of the armed forces, working in unity, including the police, to make sure that Nigeria is peaceful. And that is our mandate, and that we work towards. We want to appeal to all Nigerians not to get tired. And they should be wary of fake news. There's a lot of fake news that has been spread out, making it look, most of the videos being circulated are videos from other countries or old videos, making it look as if it is soon. And you know, you always want to wonder, why do some individuals feel happy when things go bad in their country? If Nigeria is destroyed, all of us will go down. And so it is important that we all cooperate with members of the armed forces and security agencies. If we see something that is going wrong anywhere in the country, let us report. Action will be taken, including our own personnel. If we see them doing what is not supposed to be done, they should take a report and we'll take action. We want to thank all Nigerians for the support we've been getting. Thank you.
It's good to know that the President has given you this new momentum to improve on what you've been doing, and you are giving the assurance too. Some governors have been raising concerns, Borno, Plateau, and some of them. What assurance are you giving the residents of those states now?
Yeah, we're working together. Not long ago we went to the northeast together with the ministers. The Chief of Defense and other services have gone. Yesterday I just came back from Maiduguri to show you that we're working together with all the governors, because we know we cannot do it alone. We need also the governors to be part of it. The federal government is doing so much. States need to come in, local governments and communities. Everyone has a role to play in ensuring that there's peace in Nigeria, and that's what we try to push, and that's what we're doing. And we're happy that Nigerians are warming up to it. Disregarding all those ones, there are naysayers, those ones that don't mean us well. We're shaming them, because we're going to continue to succeed. That we assure all Nigerians.
Listen to me. Do you know Nigeria government are not begging Nigerians youth to come and join the Sudia? I remember that at 2028, 2028 to 2029. Me myself, I carry form, say I want to join Nigeria army. I want to serve my country. I want to fight for my country. I carry form, I do 0/100, no level. Because nobody, no connection, nobody when I know, maybe say if he push me, go front. Because at that particular time, I really need that. I was having that passion, say I want to work for Nigeria. But I don't know, say that time, so when I take that decision, say, now better wrong decision I be able to take. Idiot decision I be they take. I want to go to fight for people who know they fight for us. Go to guide people who not care about us. Now take a look at it now. Nigerians, they are looking for youth to recruit as a soldier. That time people, they find the opportunity. Then they find out they want to enter this thing, because why? Because there was no social media like this. I don't know that they get the point. There was no social media like this where we say it can open many people's eyes. If you check enough from that 2008 now to this time, social media don't come out. Where like it don't come out. Everybody don't see what thing they happen. Now who want to come born now? Go carry the king, go give them, say, go work, go buy for the country. When we say the Nigerian government no care about the citizen. They don't even care about the soldier self. Even the people when they guide the state, the country, they don't care about them. Many of them, if they see them today, they will be like what you don't know. And those are people who be saying they protect the country, they protect the leaders them. And their family go there. Their family, they take care of them. You know how many widows fool that country, as me and you they talk like this. So when we say their husband don't buy for war. Even government self no will compensate them for anything. Now they are looking for youth to recruit. Who want to join? Who want to go sign? Say, I want you to go buy. When we say benefits no day. Make it clear to you. Listen to me. If you live abroad here, ask. If you live in this Europe, ask anybody. If you are a forced person, you work as a force. If now 40 years they work before they retire, they are all for here. Now divide it into two. They are going to work for 20 years before they retire. Ask anybody at all here. But Nigeria, they'll know. Those are not there. They go see what? See that 35 years. I've been at 40 years, they work for Nigeria. I don't even know how many years they work. Yeah, they go even see retire. They know they pay them. They know they pay them. Nothing. They will just struggle, they suffer for anything. So they are looking for the youth now. Where they want to recruit, where they want to go fight Boko Haram. Now me, okay, now as I tell you now, I don't know saying that God even fight my battle that time. I just say, God, why now? Why? I suppose join Nigerian army. God, why? I don't know saying that God they help me. Even if I go join Nigerian army now, where I did so I go feed them like this. I go even feed buy car, this car when I use, so I go feed buy her. Which money we want for see the money we want to buy yourself? Or even be my enemy for don't buy for front of war. Maybe say government not send. Anyway, I know so many body not join Nigerian army. If you're interested, you go. But all we are saying, Nigeria government should please, Mona, take good care for those when they say they power. All those ones say when the soldiers say when they go war, they know they give the equipment, nothing. They'll go war, the second is finished. They'll go war, they'll say bullet not there again. Now the same people just go the back and they enjoy the money for office. What a life now they look for people. As me be, I can never in my life, even in the dream, I wake up, I will not join army. If I like man, they pay me 5 million. I will never join Nigerian army. Now me talking.
This is what the main media won't tell you.
This Nigerian soldier has been locked up. Let me explain. So a few days ago, he made a video where he complained bitterly, saying that he spent 1 year in Maiduguri forest defending and fighting for Nigeria, only for him to get permission to go visit his family. On getting to motor path, he realized that transportation has doubled ×4, so he couldn't afford to pay the transportation to go his family. According to him, he said his salary is 50,000 naira. So if he should travel to go see his family and come back, that 50,000 naira would not be enough. So he decided to go back to the forest. Now, the news circulating is that he has been locked up. The Nigerian army is yet to release an official statement on why they locked him up. If the reason why the guy is locked up is because of this video, then we should ask a lot of questions. Those guys spend most of their time in the bush fighting terrorists and defending Nigeria, fighting insecurity every day. So we think Nigerians think they should be paid better. But until Nigerian army release official statement why he's been locked up, we can only ask questions. Anyway,
enjoy your weekend.
Thank you. They won't tell you that in 2025, the GDP purchasing power parity of Burkina Faso is going to be about $98 billion. They won't tell you that the projected GDP is at $23.47 billion in 2025. They won't tell you that the per capita GDP is $974. They won't tell you that the projected growth statistics is to be about 4.34 to 5.0%. And they won't tell you that Burkina Faso is forging on infrastructurally on so many fronts. A country that holds zero debt, that answers to nobody, that has no puppet. Do you know what that means? Export, no import, except fostering free trade among fellow African countries. Now they want to tell us that that country is under the rulership of a dictator. So this is more reason why African youths should continue to protect the image and the honor of Burkina Faso and its leader Ibrahim Traoré. And you must keep believing that no amount of resilience from the West will stop Africa. People can see the good work of Ibrahim Traoré. Even me, I am beginning to feel the impact of Ibrahim Traoré in my life, long beyond, more than what my president can ever deliver. What are you talking about? If my president should go into an election with Ibrahim Traoré today, let them bring Ibrahim Traoré from Burkina Faso. To help my president, I will dash him 30% of the entire population vote. He won't still see a draw.
Let's go to